Welcome back to Midco Sports tonight. It's time for our North Dakota High School report. So for that, we bring in Jody Norstedt. And Jody, I know we talk mostly about things happening on the court or on the field, but there were some heartwarming moments last night at the Wahpeton at Shanley boys basketball game. So fill us in on that.
Yeah, thanks, Kelly. The night surrounded around a fundraiser for a young man that is going through a pretty difficult time right now. Jacob Peterman, a sophomore on the Wahpeton basketball team, broke his femur during warm-ups in the Huskies game at Devil's Lake on January 12th. When he went to the hospital, doctors discovered a cancerous tumor in his leg, and he began chemotherapy a week later. Jacob and his family have been at the University of Minnesota Masonic Hospital since, and he'll have to be there for at least 3 months. Tough news. Here's the fighter himself. He was watching the game last night thanks to the Shanley TV crew. Plenty of fundraising going on, bracelets sold, and then at halftime, even more festivities. They were able to raise $1,600 for the Petermans. Awesome stuff. Let's show you some highlights too. Tom Erie with the early three, Deacons up 5. This game was back and forth for much of it. Here, Josh Darwin finds Riley Brewer for 3. Game is tied at 10. Later in the first, Seville, a nifty pass to Joe Cava. The Deacons come out on top, 70-59, but the bigger story, of course, was all of the giving going on. This is footage of the three-point shooting fundraiser at halftime. Afterward, Wahpeton head coach Jeff Ralph couldn't thank all of the supporters enough, and he also pointed to his players being the ultimate teammates over the last few weeks.
The things they come up with every day. Can we do this for Jake? Can we, let's make a poster and send down. The first thing they did, they brought a ball. The kids that are in our practice and signed it, and I mean, they're just thinking of stuff to hopefully take his mind off it. And it happens every day. The pictures they send and stuff like that. But it's amazing how they come up with stuff to make his life better. And he's got it way tougher than any of us do.
We knew when they came here we wanted to do something special, something to give back to his family and the Wahpeton community. And what better way than a fundraiser? I think we raised about $1,600. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, just the Shanley family and the community, it really speaks a lot about what we're about here at Shanley. So, I mean, it was pretty special to get that done for their family.
Pretty awesome stuff. If you're interested in donating to the Peterman family, you can visit their GoFundMe page on the address on your screen. So far, over $11,000 has been raised. That means they're on their way to the $15,000 goal. We're thinking about you, Jacob. Stay strong, fella. Let's switch gears. The Class B Girls State Basketball Tournament begins a month from tomorrow. Can you believe it? Lemoore Litchfield Marion hopes to be there. The third-ranked Lobos boast a 17-1 record, but will have a difficult road to Minot, competing in the toughest region in the state. But this is a battle-tested group that's banking on their superb team chemistry to lead the way. When you watch the Lemoore Litchfield Marion girls basketball team, the chemistry is evident. It's almost as if they've been playing together for years. And in many ways, that's exactly the case. Anna Holland leads the team in scoring, but she'll be the first to admit that her supporting cast is one of the best, led by her best friend Jackie Micklejohn and her younger sister Ellie.
We've been playing together since we were 2-3 years old. Right when Ellie was born, I swear we had a basketball or volleyball in our hands. So it's helpful having them. I feel like they know exactly where I'm going to be. I know exactly where they're going to be.
We've grown up together. I mean, me and Anna have been best friends since we were little, so it's really easy for us to compete. Like, we've been in the gym day in and day out together, so we just know how each other works and what works best for them.
Their chemistry has been contagious. Head coach Mitch Carlson has seen the entire team benefit from those strong relationships.
The team chemistry is very good with all our girls. We have 14 girls right now on the varsity team, and they're getting along very well. Most of the times they sort of know what their strengths are, their weaknesses, and try to get the ball to them in the best opportune time and spot.
Playing well together is nothing new for this group. Several of these same players have helped LLM win 3 consecutive state volleyball championships.
We've been playing together since I was in 4th grade. We know each other really well. Our tendency is, being back-to-back state champs. We know what it feels like to be state champs, and we want to reach that goal.
The Lobos will need to rely on that championship experience as they prepare for the gauntlet that is the Region 3 playoffs, a region that not only includes the third-ranked Lobos, but also features second-ranked Medina Pingree Buchanan, fourth-ranked Edgeley Cullom Montpelier, and 7th-ranked Carrington.
I mean, I think definitely it helps when you're in big games. The more you're in big games, the more calm you get in big scenarios like this. But it's still, you know, pretty high intensity. You get a little nervous, but you learn to calm down.
No matter what happens, the Holen sisters, Micklejohn, and the rest of this team will have a lasting impact on the future of Lobos athletics.
Girls look up to them. They sort of set the bar of what it takes to be successful. You know, those other girls, whether it be from elementary to junior high to the freshmen, sophomores, they look at them and they sort of show what it takes to work to be successful. And they're very positive role models with the kids, and just a great tribute to our program.
I mean, everybody wants to finish their season with the state championship, but I mean, just getting to play with this team and how much fun we've been having and how much heart and passion they have to play the game, it's been awesome. So as long as we just keep improving and end at our best at the end of the season, that's all I could ask for.
Now, Anna Holen will be going to Jamestown next year to play volleyball. The Lobos wrap up the regular season Friday at South Border. Kelly, as I toss it back to you, a couple of big WDA scores from last night that I want to mention. The 5th-ranked Mandan girls upset St. Mary's, so I expect the Braves to make a jump in the poll, plus the Century boys beat Minot to win their 9th straight. Bismarck stays in first, though, with a 70-68 win over Jamestown. It's all so much fun as we close in on the final days of January. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Jody. Well, coming up next, we are back in South Dakota. Jason Andera brings us his high school forecast, including a thunder report. You're watching Midco Sports Tonight.